Let's cook a snake. Little bone. It's so good. No one throw it away. Hey campers, let's cook a steak. Ooh. Hey campers, George here. 2019. Second video of the year. Thought I'd just take a run out to near Strand. Big woods, not too far from my house. I got tagged in a video. Actually got tagged in two. One was Phat Outdoors and the other was Nibimocs. I'm sure you've both seen their channel. Both of their channels. If you haven't, you should go and have a look. Some interesting stuff. Phat Outdoors, big catfish fisherman, cooks a lot and knows how to cook. And Nibimocs, photography. By far, some of the best nature photography I've seen on YouTube. So check them out. I'll put the links below or in a link up here. Haven't decided yet. We got the fire going, and basically why I'm making this video is show us your steak. Everybody's seen them now, and because I've been tagged twice, I thought I need to get out and do it. As most of you know, I don't eat a lot of meat. Simply it's a medical decision. I had triple bypass heart surgery, if you don't know that, a couple of years ago. In fact, I'm just coming up for my 3rd anniversary, and so my diet has changed. I don't eat much meat, in fact very little, probably about 2 times a month, simply for the protein. Do I miss my meat? Absolutely. This is my excuse. This is my one time this month. I'm going to make me a nice steak. And why, you say? Well, here is the steak. And show us your steak. Men's mental health. I'm sure a lot of you out there know veterans and people like that. And a lot of people have well, just about everybody has the conception that, you know, as a man, if you have problems, especially mental problems, dealing with things, a lot of stress, it's that old adage of, hey dude, suck it up. Well, that's not always the best way. So this is to show my support for those who support men's mental health. Normally what you would do is you would tag somebody in a video, tag 3 people and pass it on, and have them make a steak and talk about men's health. Mental health anyway. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tag anybody. If you'd like to make a video, please do let me know. I'd like to watch it. What I'm going to do on my video is I'm going to make me a steak. I'm going to eat it. It'll be a treat for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show some support to a favorite association that I know about. My very good friend Travis McCauley, who's a veteran himself, is a big supporter of a lot of veteran support chapters and things like that. And I spoke to him about this, and he said probably the best one that you can show any support for. And he said because of my channel and what I do, and he suggested that I show my support for a group of guys that started Take a Vet fishing. It's great. Everybody knows, especially you fishermen out there, there's nothing better than a good day on the water, just fishing and having a good time, getting rid of some stress and from the week and that sort of thing. That's why we get out there, catch us a nice fish, have some fun, hang out with friends. So all I'm saying is, and I'll put a link below and I'll show you the information now, and that is Take a Vet fishing. Should you have the chance, or you can't, you can always donate. The link to the website will allow you to donate there. And if you know a vet or would like to help, go out and find one. Take him fishing. It'll do him good. They've done a lot for our country. They keep us safe. So show some support. So there you go. Made the fire. Waiting for the coals. Let's cook a steak. So let's see what we got going here. As I told you, I don't eat a lot of meat, and it's been a while since I cooked. This is not working for me. Bring it up a bit. I'm gonna adjust this. There we go. So let's see what we've got cooked. We got us a USDA choice grade beef. It's what's for dinner. This is Angus beef, and it is a T-bone steak, beef sirloin, bone in. Nice piece. Chose it myself, which means it's probably going to be really bad. Not only that, I'm going to be cooking it myself, and that's going to make it even worse. But hey, George persists. So let's see what I brought with me. I think I'm just going to cook it straight on the grill, just waiting for the coals to get going and whatever. I'm going to make a little gravy and maybe have some bread and eat me a steak, bread and gravy. Turn the hat, Spam. And those that are wondering, no, I'm not sponsored by Spam. It's kind of a long story. So anyway, what do we got here? We got us some olive oil. We got us some marinade. Basically what this is what I did was I got some Worcestershire sauce and Worcester sauce, whatever you want to call it, my favorite thingy for putting in food, and some peach chutney, and I mixed it together. Back home it's a standing joke. The peach chutney is Mrs. Ball's peach chutney, and the Afrikaans version is blatjang. That's what chutney is. So there you go. Got me some blatjang. And I have some in here, I believe, some Italian spice, garlic, that sort of thing, Italian herbs. It's going to sprinkle on the steak. So let's get that prepped. Onions, tomato, some mushrooms to make a little mix to go with it. What I need though is a real knife, which apparently I lost. I have me my Browning. This is my knife I normally carry on me in my day pack. It's part of my EDC. Love this knife. Best handle I've ever come across. So let's do this. Let's get rid of the juice sucker of it. Whole wheat bun. George, you're such a healthy person. And we have our steak here, and what I'm going to do is just stab it a little bit because it makes me feel better. And then we're going to put some, no, we're going to put spices on first. Sprinkle some spices on it. And then we're going to put some Worcester sauce and black chum on the top. Spread it around a little bit. Stabbing it, hopefully. Get it in there. And repeat. Spices. And my little private try it out sauce mix. Kind of hoping to do some more cooking videos, maybe bring you some traditional feeds from back home where I grew up in Zimbabwe and how we eat over there. Briflays barbecue. So don't forget that I don't want to get away from the subject because this is an important subject. I think for the longest time men have been struggling with mental health, and with that peer pressure or public or just perception of men are meant to be tough, deal with it. I think people are getting over that now and becoming more and more aware. I know on YouTube right now, this was a huge thing. It really took off, and good for them. I think it's a good cause. And unfortunately, Phat Outdoors tagged me a while ago, and things have been a little bit busy. I've been sick. I'm still sick. I'm taking lots of drugs, good ones, and trying to get outdoors and do some stuff. So bear with me there. If I burst out into a coughing spree, just ignore me. Pause, move on. And of course, not just Phat Outdoors, but Nibimocs, who, for those of you who remember, I went on a walkabout with him a couple of months ago down in southern Minnesota. Great little walkabout, great guy. Had some medical problems, not mental, just went through some stuff, and me having been through medical stuff as well, we got together and went for a walk and talked about it and where we're going and how we're dealing with it and that sort of thing, which was good. A nice, beautiful place to go walk about. I'm going to go back down there. I want to go fish. Fly fish. Maybe I'll take a vet. Who knows? Anyway, fire's going. Meat is marinating. Olive oil, a bun, mushrooms, onions, and tomatoes. I'm going to prep them now. And we'll cook us lunch. Stay with me. Before I forget, I want to give props to the local ranger here at near Strand Big Woods State Park. You know, in winter they basically shut down. There's just snowshoeing, that sort of thing. They have a couple of programs in winter. And I've been here before. I don't know if you remember. I'll post up here the link. I did an overnight hammock camp and went down and saw the waterfalls. I've been here on a winter walkabout and had the frozen waterfalls. Great place to come. Like it here. It's pretty close to home. It's convenient for me. Anywho, I got in here today and said to her, "Yep, I'm here to stop by, have lunch, cook me a steak." And she said, "Great, go ahead." I said, "Good. Can I have some wood, please?" Because you have to use local wood. They don't sell wood in winter. They shut down. I gave her my sad hangdog look. I'll have to go somewhere else now. I didn't bring wood. So she said, "You know what? Let me see if I can figure something out for you." And she did. She had a couple of problems. She had to boot up the computer and everything, went through all that. She had a problem getting a password. She said, "You know what? Why don't you, let's get some wood for you. Go out, cook your steak, do your thing. When you're done, stop by on the way out and just pay for the wood." Props, DNR, Minnesota. Always been good. Got me my Stanley frying pan. Love this thing. Look how thick the bottom is. That whole thing there. Really spreads the heat nicely. Anywho, gonna use that to make me some gravy mix. I have a cutting board, cloth, a couple of hundred sporks. Check this one out. Don't know if you saw my sporks video. This is the GSI one. Folds up. Pretty cool. Gizmos, what can I tell you? So, have my frying pan, plate. I might use it. So let's cut up some gravy mix here. It's just a very basic onion and tomato mix. Chop them up. Throw it in there. Chop up me tomato. Now often I'll make this with canned tomatoes and it's just not the same. Nothing like fresh stuff. Especially for a tomato and onion sauce. Oops. 10 second rule. Throw it in there. On that one, some shrooms. The fire's almost there. Drum steak. Hungry. You should never cook when you're hungry. You know that, right? Put that in there. Stick. Put that in there. Let's put some of that. Put some of my meat marinade in there. What's left? This is what you call whatever cooking. There's a little bit of olive oil to give it some oomph when it's in there. I like to put olive oil on my steak. It helps brown it really nicely, especially when you're doing it in the oven. And now we just wait for the fire. It's a little chilly today. It says it's about 22 degrees, I think, and which is not too bad for Minnesota. But the wind, ooh, it's a little chilly. My hands are getting cold. Fire's almost there. We got some coals going a little bit longer, and we should be good. He says with confidence. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to toast this sucker on the grill as well. So I might cut off a piece of steak and make me a sandwich. This is going to be a huge meal, way more than I'm used to, but it's for a good cause. It seems forever since I've been outside. I've been sick, like I said, not a very good start to the year. Did go ice fishing. That was a good one. Here's the link. And we had our annual ice fishing. Fishing wasn't quite as good as previous years, but it was a good time. Usual suspects coming along every year. It's always good to see them. In my previous job I used to see them a lot. Now I don't, so it was nice to see them again. Yep, definitely need to get out more. It's beautiful out here. I love this woods. I just don't come here often enough. I always go to Cannon River Wilderness, which I really like, but that's closed after the storm tore down all the trees and everything. So hopefully they'll get that up sorted out soon, so I can get out there and do some walkabouts and cook me some food and coffee and hang out in the snow whenever that's coming. I mean, there's snow on the ground. We haven't had snow for about 3 weeks. You wouldn't think. It's Minnesota. They're a little odd. But I'm sure snow's coming. And when it does, lordy, let's cook a steak. That'll work. And of course I'm sitting on the wrong side of the fire. All the smoke. Ooh. Why is it on all campfires the smoke follows you? It doesn't matter where you sit. Gotta be ready on one side. Whoops. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. Okay, that's ready. So is that. Actually, let's toast them bottom, top, whatever. Oh yeah, we're good. Maybe a little bit more. And yes, special treat, very special treat. First one of the year. I have about 3. It's a special occasion. I think we're ready. What do you think? Should we eat? I'm thinking, yeah. Whoops. T-bone. Ooh. George, you outdid yourself. I don't know where I'm gonna... I'll have to put the sauce on top. Cut a piece off, make me a steak sandwich. A little bit of tomato and onion gravy on it. Big meal. Double in one. Tomato, onion, mushroom, spices. Ooh. Throw it on top here. There you go, people. Showing you my steak. Now I'm going to enjoy it. Don't forget, if you get the chance, take a vet fishing. Can't do that? Go to the website, make a small donation. Every bit helps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out. Perfect in the middle. Still bleeding. Cooked on the outside. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I miss my steak. This is going to be enough for like 3 months worth. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Look at that. Oh, this is good. This was a good idea. Thank you, Phat Outdoors, Nibimocs. Good idea. Wow. I can't believe how good this steak is. And normally George messes these type of meals up. Lots of flavor. Oh yeah. Man, I did myself. Put it on the bun now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Big Sambo. Ho, ho, ho. Even the birds are cheering me on. Oh. Oh, this is good. One more. Maybe not. Come on. So there you go, campers. Showed you my steak. Don't forget, think about all them guys out there. We're not as tough as we make out to be. And I think there's a lot of men out there, boys, young men, who struggle every day with mental health problems. And we think we're too tough to admit. You don't need to get them to admit. Just show them some support. Don't forget, take a vet fishing, make a donation, or maybe there's somewhere else. Take them out for a steak. Outdoors, they might enjoy it. So, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. And of course, share this video with friends, people you know, who may have family or friends that are struggling. You might do some good. Just saying. Thanks for watching. Bye.